Imagine for a moment that you're a traveler carrying a heavy bucket of water across a desert. You walk for miles under the hot sun, sweating and struggling, desperate to bring that water home to your family. But when you finally arrive, you look into the bucket and find it is empty. There was a tiny, invisible hole at the bottom, and drop by drop, while you were busy walking, the water leaked out. This is the reality of our rizq and our blessings today. We work hard, we wake up early, we strive and hustle. We chase the provision that Allah has written for us, but our hearts feel empty, and our pockets often feel the same. We ask ourselves, why is my life so hard? Why is the rizq blocking me? To understand this, we must travel back in time to a story of a man who went to one of the great scholars of the past, a man of wisdom named Hassan. This man came with a heavy face, his shoulders slumped with the weight of poverty. He said, "O wise one, I am tired. The sky holds back its rain. My land is dry, and my children are hungry. I feel as if there is an iron wall between me and the mercy of Allah. What must I do? Is there a special trade I must learn? Is there a specific person I must meet?" The scholar looked at him with eyes full of compassion. He did not give him a business plan. He did not tell him to work more hours. He simply said, "Go and seek forgiveness from Allah. Say Istighfar." A second man came to the scholar, complaining that he had wealth but no children. The scholar said, "Seek forgiveness." A third man came complaining that his garden would not grow fruit. The scholar gave the same answer, "Seek forgiveness." The people watching were confused. They asked, "O teacher, their problems are different, yet your medicine is the same. How can this be?" The scholar smiled and recited the verses from Surah Nuh, where Allah promises that if you seek forgiveness, He will send down rain in abundance. He will increase your wealth and children, and He will make gardens for you. You see, the problem was never the rain, and the problem was never the job or the market. The problem was the blockage. The scholar explained that sins are not just bad deeds we write in a book. They are physical barriers in the spiritual world. When you commit a sin, it places a dark spot on your heart. One spot is small, but when you ignore it and another spot comes, and another, eventually the heart becomes covered. This covering acts like a roof over your head. The blessings of Allah are constantly raining down, day and night, but your roof of hidden sins is bouncing them away. But what are these hidden sins? We often think, "I am a good person, I do not kill, I do not steal." But the hidden sins are subtle. They are the silent killers of rizq. The first hidden sin is ingratitude. When you wake up in the morning, is your first thought, "Alhamdulillah," for the breath in your lungs, or is it a complaint about the weather, the traffic, or your job? When you complain about what you have, you are telling Allah that His gift is not enough. This closes the door of increase. The second hidden sin is envy. When you scroll through your phone and see someone else's success, their new car, their marriage, their travel, does your heart tighten? Do you wish they lost it so you could have it? That feeling is envy, and it burns your good deeds just as fire burns wood. How can Allah give you more when you are angry that He gave to someone else? The third hidden sin is the wasting of time and the delay of prayer. When the call to prayer comes, the call to come to success, and you say, "Wait, just 5 more minutes of work," you are telling the provider that the work is more important than the one who provides it. This removes the barakah, the blessing, from your time. You work for 10 hours, but achieve only what could be done in 2, because the light of Allah is missing from your day. The story of the man who sought advice ends with a transformation. He didn't just say Astaghfirullah with his tongue while his mind was thinking about dinner. No, he went into seclusion. He looked at his life and identified these hidden barriers. He realized that his sharp tongue with his family was a block. He realized his arrogance at work was a block. He realized his lack of charity was a block. He began to weep, not out of desperation, but out of realization. He started to clean his heart. He replaced his complaints with gratitude. He replaced his envy with dua for others. And most importantly, he made Istighfar his constant companion. With every breath, he polished his heart. Slowly, the roof he had built began to crack. The light started to peer through, and soon enough, the barrier collapsed entirely. The rain of Rizq did not just trickle, it poured. His debts were cleared in ways he could not imagine, from sources he did not expect. This is the promise of Allah. The key to unlocking your rizq today is not out there in the world, it is inside you. Break the wall of hidden sins. Humble your heart. Forgive others so Allah may forgive you. And keep your tongue moist with the remembrance of Allah.